Hey guys, you're listening to Gail Bean on the BallerAlert show.
Word with me, yeah, you know BT. Suit so low, shout out OCT. No real cap, call out what we see. Whole game ready, baller blitz on 3. No, you can't stand on your own 2 feet. I already know you can't ball with me. Come chop it up with the squad and me. They get a letter, they calling me. BallerAlert. 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 BallerAlert.
BallerAlert, welcome to the BallerAlert Show podcast, available everywhere you get your podcast. I go by the name of Ferrari Simmons.
And I'm your bestie, Sue Solo.
I go by the name of BT.
OCT, what that?
Big Bean is in the building.
I'm kind of scared right now because I feel like roulette finna come at me. Man. I'm scared because you don't know what's in the chamber.
You got some money on you?
No.
Roulette only come out for some money, baby.
No.
That's right, man.
Gail Bean in the building.
We do snaps. We do snaps.
He's so Atlanta.
Welcome to BallerAlert.
So Stone Mountain.
Because Stone Mountain is not
it's
Atlanta.
not Atlanta.
It's not Atlanta.
It's not Atlanta. Yes.
Stone Mountain never wanted to be Atlanta, though.
Ooh.
Oh,
Talk
Lord.
that talk. Now,
Baby.
you hosting the show with us, okay? And we're going to get in your business a little bit. Is that all
Okay,
right?
that's fine. Look,
She
my
came here
business is
prepared.
good.
She came here fly.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Just in case.
Congratulations to Keke Palmer and Darius Jackson on the newborn baby. Please, can we get some snaps for that?
Can we just say the name real quick? Leotis.
Leo Andrelton. Damn.
Leotis.
Andrelton. Get it right or get it wrong.
That's the last name?
Yeah, that's
no,
everything.
his name is Leotis Andrelton Jackson.
I am so happy for her.
Jackson. Yes, because that's Serrana's sister.
Oh, yeah, Jackson, facts.
Congratulations to them.
Yeah, congrats on her.
Well,
Congrats.
hey, Leotis.
Yes.
God damn.
Congratulations, because having a baby is hard.
It's hard.
I've
It's
never
hard.
had one.
Yeah.
But I've
Leotis
heard.
sound like he's been here
Especially
before.
you black woman.
Yeah,
Okay.
one time for my pregnant wife.
That's true.
Okay. Tamara Hall grills Larsa Pippen on dating Michael Jordan's son. Thoughts? Did you guys see the clip?
Why would you date Michael Jordan's son? I didn't plan it like that. It wasn't like it was planned like that. I think we were just together a lot with our friends, and it just so happened.
Listen, Larsa be pimping. I mean, that's all I can say. Like she's
It ain't tricking if you got it.
She did say that she was pregnant majority of her 20s.
Yeah, she did say that. She said she didn't get to live.
She has a lot of kids?
Yeah, they have 4.
I'm sorry, guys.
She said
I
she
don't
had
know people's
kids
business
young.
like this.
No, that's cool. It's cool.
Yeah,
it's
she
cool.
said
She
she
got
had.
with him, but he was 10 years older than her.
Right.
So do they have kids together? Her and Michael Jordan's son?
No,
they're dating.
no,
They're just
no.
dating. It's just kind of awkward because
They're having a good time.
she dated
Good
her
time.
father's.
Sometimes turning to kids.
I think they're just having a good time.
I don't think she gonna
Well,
have
they
more
saying
kids.
it's weird because they're like, you've known this guy since he was a kid.
Facts.
So
Because
now,
her ex-husband was teammates.
Yeah, so you
you've
was
seen
around
this
him as a
young
kid.
man when he was a kid. Maybe picked him up from school.
That's
Okay.
really disgusting when you put it that way.
I mean, really think about
It's
it.
kinda look-
It's giving
kinda
grooming.
weird.
It's giving I've watched you and I've
That's
been
why
watching you. Because you know how sometimes people like when they're in a relationship with another person and that person has a child that isn't theirs and they kind of start to do things with the child.
That's kind of gross.
That is.
Yeah.
But grooming is like industry. People do it in the industry all the time. It's disgusting, but I've
It's very
seen it a lot.
And it's a word that supposedly now we can no longer use because people groom you.
Can we take some time to shout out Sue Solo's Creed 3 hosting? Y'all was
Yes.
Congratulations.
She had
Good
Their
time.
private screening
Can we
was
talk about
had
it? She works
a
for Hennessy, by the way.
ball.
If you need Hennessy, she
Okay,
can,
okay.
you know.
Listen, we
You know,
had a
Stone
ball
Mountain.
in ATL. We
had a
definitely
time.
hosted. A time was had. Okay. I was able to curate and host a private screening of Creed 3, which is out in theaters Friday, March 3rd, 23. Courtesy of Hennessy and Team Hennessy. We had some heavy hitters in there. You know, the BallerAlert show crew was up in there.
We sure
Carl
was.
Crawford, Autumn Marini, Collision. We had some really dope people. Living Legend, Greg Street. But let me tell you, Atlanta, I love you. You showed out. Thank you guys for coming out to the private screening, and I can't wait to do this again. Like, you know what it is. Team Hennessy, I got more events coming out for you. Next time, Gail, you got to come out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
I
gotta come.
got to make sure
I
you
wasn't
come to one of
here.
my events.
I would have been there.
So we will connect, and I will make sure you are on that invite list because we have a good time.
Okay.
Hennessy
always
knows
have
what
a
they
good
doing.
time.
Speaking of
I know what I'm
Creed 3,
doing.
Michael B. Jordan was called corny by
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, I was actually on the red carpet when
L'Oreal.
that happened.
And, we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
The corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure. No, you did not hear me say. I said we used to make fun of the name. But yeah, he is obviously killing things out here.
You were there?
You saw it.
Yeah, I saw, but
Everyone
I didn't
saw
hear.
the clip, correct?
I saw.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
that
okay.
I saw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Everybody
at the
saw
end, she wrapped it up with, "You ain't corny no more."
Well, you're not corny anymore.
Right.
Now
She did
I
wrap
would
it
have
up with
kept
that.
that same energy though as I did before. Like with that, I would have been like, okay, and you got money and you corny still. Like
But she said she didn't say it.
She did say
And then
it.
he was like, "Yes, you did." She was like, I don't think I said that.
But she was saying that he was kind of like lame growing up in high
But
school.
as a man, if you call me lame, then you technically calling me corny.
But I would have kept my same energy.
But there's people who aren't lame. There's popular people growing up that are still corny.
No, 1,000%.
Because they call
1,000%.
Russell Wilson corny.
Right.
They
Okay.
call him lame, and just because he cares for his family.
So how would you define corny?
I mean, you just do.
Yo, what's the definition of corny?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I know what it is. But
Like
I would-
you try
yeah.
to joke and it's not landing.
Okay.
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 I like that. I like
That's
that.
to me
I
like
that.
your jokes aren't landing. You're probably you have awkward moments,
Okay.
Okay.
which is like, okay, guys, or you do things that it's like, say you try to sit down and he pull your chair out and you fall on the ground. In
I'll
your
beat your
heels, in your
ass.
dress, and then it's supposed to be a joke, but it was like too far. Like that's
Okay.
corny. Like you're doing
See,
the most.
I feel like in high school terms, like if you weren't a part of like the cool group, like if you didn't play football, or if you weren't one of those people that was like skipping class or living life on the edge for a high schooler, they would call you corny. If you were someone who was focused on your books, if you were somebody who like didn't maybe mess around with a lot of girls or guys or whatever, they just felt like you were corny. Like you lame,
Or if you just
corny.
can't. You know what? My definition of corny is that if you're trying to pretend to be somebody that you're not. That's my definition of corny.
People who try to fit in.
Right, but I understand how he felt because when he was in school, he was talking about being an actor and he was going to school with his headshots and stuff like that. So I can kind of relate to him. That's why I was like, yeah, you go Michael B. Jordan, because when I was in school, I was telling people this is what I was going to be doing for a living. And he came from Newark. That's the hood.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
people don't understand that's really the hood.
He was focused, not interested in going to the high school parties. And I think people in high school, if you can think back to that time, they would consider you corny. Oh, you don't want to come to the party? You ain't skipping class to go to the movies?
mad.
Like
You ain't
doing
smoking
it,
no
though. 'Cause
dope
this
in
is the thing,
school.
That's me. I don't forget nothing.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
forget
not
nothing
saying I
either.
hold a grudge.
You saw his stance. He
But
was
you
like,
don't forget
But I
how
don't
people
forget
make
nothing.
you feel.
I don't forget how people make me feel.
Yeah.
And I mean, I still felt like he carried himself in a good way.
He did it
because
so-
didn't
he
just-
did it so
He still
dope.
did the interview.
He
Yeah,
did it so
he still
dope.
He
did
still
it.
did
He
the
did
interview. He
that.
didn't have to.
Yeah, yeah.
He
It's
didn't have to,
unbelievable.
because you know what I would have did? I would have been like, oh, the corny kid, right? And I would have walked off.
Yeah, because you petty.
Because
But
The
I'm
ending of
saying-
that interview was so crazy though.
was
Like the way
crazy.
it ended and the way he walked off, I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I can
But she
feel.
You can
also
feel it.
That's
Like-
gratification,
But she
is
also
it
said
not?
you're not corny no more.
Well, you're not corny anymore.
I was over here like, damn,
I
she had
felt
the
like
last
that was
word.
corny though.
That
I felt like that was corny.
and she became
it
the
came
corny
full
one.
circle. It
Yeah,
180
and that
on
was
her.
the gratifying moment, was it not?
It was.
that's why you got to watch what you say to people, because I assumed that she thought this is Michael B. Jordan. There's no way he's listening on things that I'm saying. And he said, oh, I heard it.
I liked the moment of the exchange. I like she stood on business and he stood on business.
Yeah, but
I didn't agree with
I ain't
how
gonna
she said
lie.
it.
I would have not interviewed him. I would have interviewed everybody else.
I mean, you work for a station, a company that
Yeah,
is
she went for the
requiring
station,
you
so she had to.
do this interview. You
Yeah, she
got to
had
work.
to do it.
She went
But-
there for work.
but she
But
knew
what
that
you
she
would've-
already said,
Wait.
spoken his
Fact.
name.
That's a
would
catch
you
22.
would've-
It's
but
hard.
would you
Yeah.
would have kept that same energy, or would you would have just like faked it out?
If I have to do it, if I'm obligated and my station makes me, I would have kept the same energy.
Yeah.
Hey, remember we went to high school and you was a little corny kid?
Yeah.
Look at you now.
Exactly.
Man, you know what? I don't think she should
Exactly.
have brought up the fact that they knew each other from high school, because if
No,
she
he
didn't.
brought it up first.
He
No,
brought
she-
it up first.
Yeah,
No,
he was
she-
like, remember I was a corny kid from back in high
No,
school.
she said,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
we-
we go way back,
back.
from
He did
high
say it.
school.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
said, yeah, remember, I'm the corny kid from high school.
And he had that stance like he
He said that like
Remember
he
that?
listened
What's
to
up?
it. So
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
I
he
feel
had-
like
he had his
listen to the
chest
clip.
out.
I got
If
accolades
she
now,
wouldn't have
motherfucker.
brought it up, he would have brought it up anyway.
That was his way of like popping his shit.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
pop
no,
it.
he was
He did a
popping
little
his shit.
flex on her ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's coming down the red carpet, seeing all the media outlets, and he sees her. He's like, I got you,
He's
babe.
got
I'm
the
on the
biggest
way.
I've
movie
been
out.
in 5
He's a
seconds.
director.
And first of all, when I was there, you would have thought Michael Jackson touched that red carpet. Only thing he was, Michael! Oh my God!
And that's how I feel
It's a big
about.
movie.
That's how I feel about Russell Wilson. People talk all this stuff, but when he comes around, they be flocking.
Oh, yeah.
Russell still did really bad last NFL season.
The Sierra's husband. Sierra, the singer.
Oh, the football player.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why.
People call him corny.
Every time you said Russell Wilson, I kept thinking Russell Westbrook.
The basketball player. Yeah.
Why? What happened? What did he do?
Yeah, but they call Sierra's husband corny.
He's a nice guy.
I feel like they wouldn't.
He seems like he's a nice.
Seems like a nice guy.
Seems like he was raised with good
Very
parents.
lovable.
I think they put the label corny on anybody.
You do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't
There you
heard
go.
the word corny until Michael B. Jordan interviewed with a girl.
Really?
I hadn't heard that word in a long time.
Lame is kind of.
It kind of.
People say lame more.
It kind of chilled out. Kind
That
of
could be
fizzled
a
out a little
North
bit.
term too.
I just think we outgrew it. I think corny was like really used in high school, high school and college days.
Shout out
like,
to all the corny kids, though.
I mean, you guys rock.
Who turned out to
Who
be
probably got good jobs.
phenomenal
Bosses.
because let me tell you, Creed 3, he did that.
He did.
He directing is his bag.
Let me ask you, Gail, were you a cool kid in school?
I mean, I was popping.
Look, so you don't know about what you talking about.
I mean, I was popping.
Hold that thought, Gail. Did you guys see Tommy versus Natalie Nunn fight? Did you see that bullshit?
Yes,
fight?
that was funny because remember I the one told y'all about it.
Tommy from Love and Hip Hop.
Yes,
She
yes.
fought fight. She
Her
fought
and Natalie Nunn.
They had a boxing fight.
Wait, was this like intentional?
Yes, it was with the Zeus Network.
Was it in
Zeus.
Vegas?
It was Zeus.
It was fighting in London.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is.
None of it makes sense.
Natalie Nunn put the pause on her. Natalie Nunn put the pause on her, and then Tommy didn't even come out for the next round.
Tommy wasn't ready.
She just fell out in between, like when you have your little break in between rounds.
said-
You know
fell
what?
out.
Maybe she did a little side bet and bet against herself.
Nah,
I think
I
people
think
thought that.
You don't think she took a dive?
No, I
think
think
she was just
Tommy. I
tired.
think Tommy's too prideful. I don't think she would want to lose on
That
such
first
a big
round was heavy.
platform.
That first
But
round was
people
lit.
don't realize how much boxing takes out of you.
Yeah.
Like
Hell yeah.
street fighting and
This is my
boxing are
thing.
two different things.
Yeah.
If she was losing, she should have just took the gloves off and fought for real.
Well, then
Nah,
she
nah,
got
nah,
to
nah,
talk
nah,
about
nah,
it.
nah,
She was
nah,
tired. She
nah,
already
nah,
lost.
Wait, now
She
she
was
would have lost
too
some money.
tired.
Now she
It
would
was
never got
bad.
paid.
It was
She
real
wouldn't got
bad.
paid.
I feel like Tommy got so tired. You saw her windmilling at a point. She
Yeah.
was just like,
No,
damn.
Natalie was connecting,
you see
too.
her at some point just taking punches because she was so tired.
Yeah,
you
so-
know, like
Wasn't even keeping her hands up.
No.
No.
She was
It was bad.
exhausted.
Even if she wasn't swinging back.
Wait,
It
think
was
about
bad.
this. The
It was
average
bad.
fight lasts 30 seconds. I don't know if y'all know that.
Yeah, it's not.
It lasts 30 seconds, but after the fight, you done felt like you've been fighting for 2 hours.
She didn't train. I'm just confused. Like
She had a party hosting that
house,
night, right?
Yeah, she had a party
had a
that
party
said
that
after
night.
the win. Tommy said after the win, this is where we at tonight.
So she didn't go to her party.
I don't know.
I doubt it.
I don't know.
I doubt it. I
Speaking
don't
of
know.
parties, guys,
But I doubt
Ice
it.
bath.
Speaking of parties, I got to address something. I got to address the elephant in the room.
Uh-oh.
Since
was
Atlanta
one.
seems like the home of the hookah,
Oh,
Saucy Santana says men shouldn't smoke hookah.
If you was a man, you don't need to be smoking a hookah, baby gal. You need to be rolling you up a wood. You need to be smoking you some za. Okay? You don't need to be sucking down a hookah, bad bitch, baddie.
I'm sure you has everyone in here smoked hookah before? Hookah?
I definitely
love
smoke hookah, and I ain't gonna
Just had
stop
it last
smoking
night.
hookah
I don't
because
like
Saucy
hookah.
Santana said
I
something
tried
about
it.
hookah.
It's not for me.
So
What he's trying to say is men shouldn't have a hookah in their
Tip
mouth.
in their mouth.
Yeah.
is that just straight men?
Yeah, he's talking about
All
straight
men,
men.
he
No,
said.
no, he's talking about straight men.
Oh, straight men? Okay.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
talking
so
about
he's
straight.
saying that's an indicator of like,
Right.
Homosexuality?
Yeah.
I disagree.
Man, they've been smoking hookah for 400 years.
It-
I
Listen.
mean, no, I don't agree with that because then you could get into like, you know how they call the crack pipe a glass dick.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Then
I ain't know that, friend.
Sorry.
Or
sorry.
when you smoke with other men and they be licking all on the
I'm
thigh
saying a
and that.
blunt, a back roll,
I'm over here like, hey, bro, no.
a cigarette. Then you can't put nothing in your mouth.
I never understood people rolling weed and licking it and doing all that, and then they
you pass
passing it
No.
around.
That's why in my smoking days I just
Well, I
smoke by
think that's
myself.
why once they lick it, they light it to kind of burn
Exactly.
off
But
the spit.
it's
maybe.
burnt spit. No.
It's still spit.
No,
It
it's supposed to.
sterilizes it. It
It's supposed
sterilizes
to
it.
disinfect it?
Yeah,
Okay.
sterilizes
Oh, word? Okay.
Oh, that's God.
Don't act like they always had tips for hookah.
Who? Since when they didn't?
I don't.
Since when? Man, listen, I ain't gonna stop smoking hookah because Saucy Santana, whatever his name is.
Saucy Santana.
What's
Saucy
up?
Santana.
That's my dog. That's my dog, man. I fuck with Saucy
Saucy
Have you ever
Santana
smoked
is
hookah with him?
crazy though.
No, I haven't smoked hookah with him, but I smoked hookah. Hey, man, Saucy
Gail
my guy,
Bean
man.
is
You
off
better
the
stay
chain.
with me.
I
When we
feel like
come
he
back-
wouldn't pass the hookah to no straight man according to his rules.
Well, first of all, when you smoke hookah, you have your own tip.
You have your own tip.
That's his point.
I think you have
Oh, my God. We take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we will get in Big Bean's business.
Put down that hookah.
Yeah.
BallerAlert.
And we are back with the BallerAlert Show podcast, available everywhere you get your podcast. Gail Bean, Big Bean, is
Big
in
Bean.
the
Big
building.
Bean.
Snaps, please,
The
snaps.
biggest.
St. Louis, but Stone Mountain.
Born in St. Louis. Stayed
Born in
there for
St.
about 2 seconds.
Damn.
That's like me, born in
Yeah.
New York, but I couldn't even tell you about it.
Moved to
Florida.
Arizona. Was there for about 2 years. Moved to Stone Mountain.
Stone Mountain?
Been here
Stone
since I was
Mountain.
3.
What high school?
Yeah, what high school?
Stevenson High School.
Hey.
Real deal Stone Mountain. Stop playing.
Real deal.
The
Yeah.
real Stone Mountain.
So when did acting come into play as you were growing up?
Senior year, Dr. Narkers, which ironically, do you guys know Omar Dorsey?
I would.
He
no,
played
maybe.
on Raising Kanan as the one that was dating Rock, the drug dealer that knew art and stuff, and she killed him.
I gotta
Oh,
probably
okay.
pull it up.
Okay.
I probably gotta pull it up, but
You'll see him this season on Snowfall.
okay.
So Omar Dorsey is from Decatur. He went to Decatur School of Arts.
Okay.
Dr. Narker was his theater teacher.
Okay.
Left, he's a little older than me. Left, I guess, went to Stevenson, and then he was my theater teacher for my senior year of high school. And he just opened my mind up to a whole world of life. It's like, oh, I like this. Like, this is fun. I can get paid to do this. Like, that's it. Like, just this. And I said, okay, this is what I want to do. Because originally, I thought I was going to graduate from high school, be a cheerleader, go to college for it, graduate from college, be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. And then someone told me that they only get paid $50 a game.
I heard that. Is that still true?
I don't know. I wasn't
They
trying
get
to
paid
find out.
$50 a game.
No, I
I
heard
feel like
that.
it's
She
some
said she don't
rumors.
know. She just wasn't trying to find out. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you know, you hear certain things about certain
$50
stuff, and
a
it's
game,
like, I don't
damn.
even want to go down that path to know.
$50 a game? No way.
That could have been a lie.
No way.
But every lie have a little bit of truth to it.
Okay, got it.
That is
got it.
true.
So
Okay,
I
all
was
Look
right.
at where
like,
you are now.
Right.
thank you.
Yes.
So I just chose to pursue acting. I went to, again, it was my senior year in high school. So I wasn't applying to colleges because I thought, okay, I'm just going to move to LA and pursue acting. But my mom being a high school teacher, she's not with that, deciding not to further your education. So
Take
she
your ass to
asked,
school.
yeah, she was
State.
like, where are your college letters? They're not coming in. I said, oh, I'm not going. I'm moving to LA to pursue acting. And she was like, the hell you not? The hell you are? You going to college. And you getting a degree in something you can get a job in. So went to Valdosta. Did nothing related to acting or theater while I was in college. I was a real student, like
What
student
was the
government.
major?
Accounting and finance. I was a double major.
Oh.
Wow.
I had my bachelor's in accounting.
Come on,
Okay.
ma'am.
So you good with the numbers too?
Oh, I know the numbers.
She good with the money.
I'm good with the money.
You heard?
Good with the numbers. Good with the business.
Okay.
that black
carry
mama
on. Carry
rearing
on.
right there.
Okay, yes.
Cross Delta.
Okay.
Yes.
Went to study abroad in Germany. I went to Karlsruhe University.
Wow.
I thoroughly enjoyed my college. I did co-ed competition cheerleading. I lived my life. And then
That's great.
once I graduated, I let her know, like, this was for you. Now I'm going to do what I want, which is acting. And then eventually I went to AIU for media film production.
Oh, I went there.
Didn't graduate. Didn't.
Okay.
It's okay. It's all
Went
right.
there, gave my money, learned what I needed to learn. And then once I started being productive in the business, I was like, well, it cost a lot. So to me, it just didn't make any sense. Because I had hope, you know, in Georgia, you have hope.
Yeah.
But my hope ran out from my first degree. So now I'm paying out of pocket and taking out student loans, and I was just not for that.
Yeah.
Started getting active in my career here, and I decided to go to LA. And it took me a while to get there because I'm a Sag. We just move. You know,
Yeah.
we free. We do what we want to do. And my mother kept saying no, like I couldn't go and don't go. You don't have a plan. You've never been. But I knew I wanted to go there and act. Look, I don't know nobody in my family or personally that is pursuing this that can help get me in. But I'm going to just go and take a leap of faith. And I figured it all out. I kind of finessed the plan.
When was the first like big gig that you said, it's working, it's happening?
Unexpected.
Okay.
Unexpected was a feature film I did, independent. We shot that in Chicago. That was the first major thing I booked. And it had Kobe Smulders from How I Met Your Mother. She was the lady who played Robin Shabosky on How I Met Your Mother in it. And then Anders Holm and Elizabeth McGowan. And I was the lead. Me and Kobe were the leads.
Wow.
So I booked that, and it wasn't paying much, but I knew that it was going to do exactly what it did. Yeah. It went to Sundance Film Festival. It got me my manager. It got me exposure. It got me Hollywood Reporter. It got me attention of people, and now...
And you got some accolades at the Sundance, right?
Yeah. It got me next generation breakout actors. It did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah.
And this all living in L.A.?
This was living in L.A.
You didn't have to get a job?
No, I definitely had a job. I got a job the first time I went there.
What was you working at?
Okay, I had a few jobs.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna say that's the story that people don't hear when people move to LA.
No.
When people move to LA, they don't understand the actors grind.
So I went to go visit June 14th to July 14th. Okay. My first 2 days there, I got a job at Windsor fashion store. It's like a little clothing store.
Okay.
And then I was working at Francesca's boutique. It's like a little boutique clothing store. And I worked at Chic. It's a sneaker store. And I was waitressing at like a little sports bar.
Damn, so you was doing all that shit.
I had multiple jobs.
You had 5 jobs.
I didn't know anybody there. I was there for my acting. So until, I try to tell artists this a lot because a lot of times they just think, okay, grind and not work. But until it's a full-time job, you need to have income coming in.
You gotta pay your bills.
Because the bills is gonna add up.
And the bills is high in LA.
You gotta pay for studio time, wardrobe, makeup. I mean, it is expensive.
Gas, food.
Yes.
So
emphasis on the gas and food.
Yes.
Okay. Carry on.
Because you can't be in LA and not have a car. I don't see how people do it.
Okay.
Right.
And I like to eat. I'm a foodie.
So they got some good food
right there. Baby.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Hey.
Okay.
We're going to have some food dates.
I got a whole list of restaurants.
No, I don't think you met your match.
You met your match. They know.
What's your favorite restaurant here?
Ooh, KR Steak Bar.
I've never been there.
And I just went to One Flew South recently.
Never been there.
Hey,
see, you got a lot. You got a lot.
See, because mine used to be Plated Lounge over in East Point.
I've never been there. Never been there.
Ooh, did I just set up a friendship?
You set it up.
Carry
we about
on.
to go eat, friend. We about to go.
Can I get to my favorite part though?
Yeah.
Can I ask about Snowfall? Because that's how I found you.
My last job, I gotta tell you one more job.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
They fired me, and I'm so glad because after that, I got booked every month.
So
I worked for the airline.
So you got fired from the jobs that you were actually working at?
I quit all the other jobs, and I was working just at Virgin America Airlines, which is now bought out by Alaska.
Right.
Loved that job. I'm from Atlanta, so I always look for a jug. Every job I had.
You see that Atlanta accent kick in? You see that? I'm from Atlanta.
She didn't say Atlanta, she Atlanta.
I'm from Atlanta.
With an N, not a C.
I always look for a jug. So I always, every single job, there's something where the pay is more than just the money. So with like Chic, sneaker store, plug on the sneakers.
Plug on the sneakers, facts.
Yes. With restaurants, food.
Plug on the
You
food.
gotta eat. You know what I'm saying?
Clothing store,
Now you
plug on the
preaching
clothes.
right now.
So then I was working for the airlines, flight benefits.
Facts.
And then I also would sell like my buddy passes and stuff. You know, all little
Can you
little
say that?
setup.
Did you have
I don't work there no more.
Somebody would tell you.
Did you have an agent at this time when you were doing all this grinding?
I didn't. When I had got my very first agent ever right before I moved to LA.
Okay.
When I moved, she dropped me. She said, because I moved to LA. Now, my daddy works, he's a coach in the NFL. I'm his only girl. I'm the baby.
Yeah.
Fire.
I'm not spoiled, but I'm damn sure deserving.
Right.
So if I
Hello.
want it, I do get it. So he could fly me back and forth, but she didn't care to ask me any questions or any of that. It was just, you moved, and granted, she was like, you moved. My daughter went out there and she was back in 2 years and it's not gonna work. And
They always gotta give you the failure story.
Yeah.
They always gotta give you the
Man, I hate
failure
that.
story. I
I'm
hate
not
that
your
shit too.
daughter.
Yeah.
I hate that.
And you also didn't ask. I said, if you need me to be back for something, like one, I could put stuff auditions on tape, and two, if you need me to come back for a callback or anything, I could do that. No, I can't represent you after 45 days. Okay, thank you so much for your time. Because this is the thing. I already know that I'm blessed and highly favored.
Right.
So when people try to stunt on me, I'm like, see? Because eventually I'm going to have to stunt on the people that I should have been stunting with.
Right.
And that's okay. But I already
that.
know that. So she said she was dropping me 45 more days. Okay, cool. I was sad. I was talking to my friends like, oh my God, this is my first agent. What am I going to do? Like, it took so long to get this one. They were like, submit to more. So it was so simple.
Just keep moving.
Yeah, submit to more. So I submitted. And at the time, it was this agency. I'm not going to say the name because they have a bad reputation now. I submitted to them. My agent left there and she started her own. Her name is Carla Huff. She has Bold Talent Agency. But at the time, I submitted to her online. She reached out. We had a hour-long conversation, and she picked me up. And it was great. So I didn't have an agent, but then I got an agent again. And I was with her while I was working at Virgin America. Loved that job, worked all the time, but also still had time for auditions and stuff. And it was another actor that was working there that was just hating, and she got me fired.
That's crazy.
It's okay.
You know that actor to this
It
day?
was unjustly. I know who it is. I mean, she's not. She
ain't popping?
She wasn't ever popping.
Can we get to my part now, guys?
Ma'am.
Get to your part.
Let that settle.
So I got unemployment, which helped me out because I got fired unjustly.
So I became a fan of how great you did on Snowfall. I kept saying, wow, she's really doing a great job at going from, the girlfriend to you're hooked on drugs really, really bad. And I was saying right before you came in, I was like, how do you mentally go there to act that well to portray this person hooked on drugs? And of course, we'll talk about Snowfall.
Yes.
And could you talk about that? Of course, how you got the Snowfall and then your character.
So let me ask all of you a real question. Is anybody in your family ever been on drugs?
Yes.
That was alive while you were alive?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Sue.
I'm so sorry.
Has anybody in your family been on drugs that was alive while you were alive? Have you ever witnessed anybody?
Yeah.
And I think that is the Black story. I think that is, there is no Black person in America who has not seen a family member or someone close to them on drugs. Like that they know personally. That is like this bloodline.
My, one of my older sisters, she was literally like a mother figure in our family. So I'm first generation American by way of Tigray, which is the northern region of Ethiopia. And we didn't have a father, so my oldest brother was the man of the house and she was the nurturer. She went to college, she worked, she made sure that we all had our homework done, she helped with projects. And I think at some point in life, mentally, I just think that it was heavy for her. And she moves out to LA, gets into a relationship, and it goes south. That's when she started using. She comes back to Atlanta, and that's when we really realized how bad it was. She's not doing well at all. We saw the ups and downs, the different emotions that she could have in a matter of seconds, like the highs, the lows, the aggression. She's outside somewhere in Stone Mountain, so it's very relatable. But I think it's so unfortunate how common it is in our community. So I really appreciate you bringing that point up.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
So that's
but it is real.
It's real.
It's real. That some people in my family I've seen since I've been alive on drugs, like addicted.
Yeah.
Like when I was born, they were already fully into the crack.
Me too.
So, or whatever drugs they were on. So I used a lot of personal experiences. And then when I used to live here years ago, I watched a documentary called J is for Junkie by Greenmont Park. And it was so good. It was so grounded. It wasn't the clickbait clips we see of addicts, of them just wilding out or people doing things to like disturb them and disrupt their peace. It was actually seeing functioning addicts talk about their story and their life. And I mean, not just addicts, but like crack addicts.
Yeah.
Are they sharing the why, like how they got here, what drove them to it?
Some of them are. Some of them share, their thought process, which leads them to want to go do more drugs, things that they've been through. Some of them, one of them was an Omega. I'm a Delta, so one of them was a bruh.
Yeah.
He showed his branding, like just showing that wasn't supposed to be their life, that wasn't the track that they were on, and just how quickly a person can slip. I watch those things. I volunteer on Skid Row. That's heavy.
Wow.
Skid Row is if y'all don't know, is like the worst
Blocks
part of
and
LA.
blocks.
The most homeless. It stinks.
That's what I was saying. I wonder if you did that and you were around it to see.
Oh, you did. You were talking about that off camera.
You were talking off camera before you came. I was like, I wonder, did you do that? Because you did an amazing job on that.
Thank you.
You're such a great actress.
I moved to LA 2013, and I started volunteering, I want to say in 2013 or 2014. Every Wednesday, 12 to 2.
So this was already happening before even the role.
It was so much that, I feel like in life we get omens that show us things for the future.
Yeah.
And God kind of prepares us for the bigger blessings that are to come.
Yes.
And it just gave me an inside look to even see them more humanized, because before that, when it was just like members in my family, to me, it was like, okay, that's a J, that's a junkie. I'm not gonna pretend that I know cancel culture is a thing, but I fully take responsibility of who I am and who I've grown to become. At first, I used to look at the Jays in my family like I would play tricks on them as kids. Like,
yeah.
I was that person. So I'm happy that it taught me something and humanized me and allowed me to have empathy for people and truly understand addiction as a disease and how it can be any one of us.
At any time.
At any time.
There's many different addictions.
So what's next?
What's next?
What can you legally tell us?
Now P Valley is popping.
Oh yeah, P Valley popping.
Wait a minute.
We got How did P Valley happen?
P Valley was a straight offer.
Okay.
Oh, they wanted you.
They came to you.
Did they see Snowfall and then now they're like, hey.
So, okay, P
They
Valley
saw
is like a trial of years. So I originally auditioned for the pilot for this one role like 5 times. They kept, I had an audition and then a callback and then a producers and a director session and network and this. And it was that they were pushing me to the network, but the network said no. So I was the girl that they wanted for the role. And then it was no from the network. So I said, okay, to me, I can act, but it didn't make sense for me to play that character. So, because I didn't look like that character. I couldn't, no matter what, I wasn't gonna be that character. And I'm glad that they pushed back. I'm glad that they said no, because when it came back around now, I would say that was probably 2018. So now I'm not who, Gail Bean in 2018 is not Gail Bean in 2021.
Right.
So now when it came back around and they said, this is who we want for the role, there was no pushback for the network. It was like, okay, cool. We agree. I had allowed my star to rise. I had allowed some of my work to show, okay, she can carry the weight of this. And Katori called me. We did a Zoom. She said, would you want to be on P Valley? I said, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, that's right.
What you mean?
Like, you got all the classes, girl. Snowfall, P Valley.
Hey man, you doing it.
Man. I think I'm just so honored and blessed to have worked with people who they humble. Like I shot Atlanta. Atlanta was my first project in Atlanta.
Okay.
And this was season 2, so they were Emmy award winning
already,
Atlanta.
yeah.
And Donald said, thank you for doing this. I'm like, thank you. Motherfucker, it's what? Are you serious? Thank you, motherfucker. So I did that. And yeah, Katori, she was just like, would I want to? And I'm like, hell yeah, I'll play a bottle on the liquor counter if you need me to.
Okay.
Like, what do you, at any capacity, I will come on there. So I didn't know it was even going to be the role of a dancer. And I bought a pole just in case. Because I didn't want to, I bought a pole just in case.
P Valley could go anywhere.
It could go anywhere. So yeah, that was a straight offer. I was very excited about that.
That's dope.
So,
Thank you.
2023, what else do we have? Like,
so we
Hold
got
on 1 second
tell us?
before we get off P Valley. What is taking so long for the new season?
Is it done?
Katori had a baby.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
A
Oh, in
mama
real
gotta
life.
be a mama.
Okay.
Okay. Got
No,
it.
in real life.
Real life.
Yeah, that's
She birthed her first daughter.
Got it.
That's amazing.
On top of that, they got it's a lot going on in the industry right now.
Okay.
It might possibly be a writer strike.
Oh.
It might possibly be a director's strike.
Okay.
After the writer's strike.
What?
So I don't know when y'all gonna get new content.
What is
Oh
this
my
about? A lack of
gosh.
money, respect?
I need Uncle Clifford rules now. 57 left.
What's up with the strikes? What's the reason?
Networks, and they just kind of gotta
Money.
Things are evolving. Networks and studios are making more money. They're being more profitable. But now you have more platforms like streaming.
Netflix.
So if you write a show and you get paid off of that show, but then it goes to a streaming platform and you don't get paid anymore, but it continues to stream. And then writers, you got to think. Writers come from the era of like Martin, when they're doing 20 plus episodes. Now shows have like 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Maybe go 3-4 seasons.
Yeah. Wow.
Pay
So
these
it's
folks.
just, pay them.
Yeah.
And then it's a bunch. It's a lot that goes into it where it's not
Listen,
right.
I need P Valley to come back. 'Cause I need to see how your character roulette evolves, because you got me intrigued, man. The way that y'all pulled up on Buddy in that hotel, you so gangster.
Is that fun for you to have that specific role?
Oh, I love it.
You get to pop that
Listen,
shit.
me and Roulette is like 18-year-old me.
Listen.
I promise you, I said, oh, this me. This me. I was like, this me. I mean, mine is like selling my body.
Yeah.
But
the way that she's so gangster with it, though.
My gun is a 365 Sawyer.
Oh.
So
Hello.
me and her, we one and the same. I was very, very happy about that role.
Okay.
Man, I'm so excited.
So 2023,
Come on, answer that.
season 3 of P-Valley.
Okay.
And I got another project on the table.
Come on,
Okay,
say it,
another
say it.
spoiler
I
alert.
can't say it. They haven't announced it, but the contract is signed.
Okay.
Contract is
So
signed.
it's real.
It's gonna be a
What's
big
a
deal.
hint? Give us a hint.
Come on.
It's gonna be a big deal in theaters, or
It's gonna be a big deal. That's all I can say.
I feel like it is because you just on a roll. You on a high
Yes.
streak.
It's a
How's
big
it
deal.
gonna? How y'all gonna feel when Snowfall lands? I know y'all kind of have y'all like had like their final goodbyes already
We have had our no, because I think they're gonna do a screening in LA for the
final
finale.
Okay,
So
yeah,
that'll
that's gonna
be
the
like our
last
final
time.
goodbye.
Y'all
But
gonna be
knowing
crying.
that it's coming
I
to
think
an
so.
end is
I feel
is
like it's
tough.
like Insecure, like when the cast had to disband and leave, and it was just so emotional, not only for you guys, the cast, but for the audience. You know,
Y'all grew with us.
yeah.
Really,
Facts.
they
We
just
did.
posted a thing. It said the love story of Leon and Wanda, and I looked at us when we were in 2018, and we looked like babies.
Yes.
I said, "Oh my goodness."
And I discovered you guys during the pandemic, so I binge watched a lot.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I binge watched a lot.
See,
Well, you-
people grew up with us though, like seeing us watching us for 5 years.
Wanda Leon gonna go off in the sunset. I believe it.
Okay. All right, now.
That
You-
face didn't say so.
You
Y'all look at
absolutely-
her face, man. No, Wanda, don't go
The
back to the
sunrise, but I don't know if it's gonna set.
Wanda, don't go back to the crack.
You
Wanda.
absolutely have, I feel, years and years of success in this industry. I think you're just going to continue to grow and rise, and we are super excited to see you arrive. Like you're arriving, but you haven't gone. That you got so much more to go,
Telling
and
you,
we're excited
this
about
project
that.
Go. When
It's
when
gonna-
this
it's gonna go.
project
It's gonna go.
goes,
It's
gonna
when
go.
it goes.
when
It's
this
gonna go.
project goes,
It's gonna go.
I will have arrived with the whole city behind
Let's
me.
go.
I'm telling you.
You gotta come back.
I'm telling you.
Let's go.
Hey,
I'm
look.
lying.
I heard
But
that.
so
But you know what? Like you talk about omens and stuff like that. I'm into
Yes.
spirituality. You know, sometimes we don't know who we are until we get to a certain point. And you know, but people know. It's just like when Donald said, you know, I thank you for doing this, or when you get a call just to be on something. I feel like you don't really know yet, but you about to find out.
you about to
Okay,
find
I
out.
received that. Oh,
Okay.
you just
Man.
gave me chills.
All right, let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Big Bean's gonna help us with Baller Mail
Uh-oh.
right here on the Baller Alert
We
Show
got a baller
podcast.
blitz real quick.
Oh.
Okay.
We ain't did one of these in a while.
It's been a
Bring it back up.
minute.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
We got Gail Bean on the baller blitz. All right, so I'm gonna say a line for some fire female actresses, and then you tell me what actress it is.
Oh God, I'm not good at this. Okay.
All right, so it's real quick now. It's a blitz. All right, first line. All my life I had to fight.
Sealy.
That was Oprah. That was Miss Sophia.
All my life I had to fight.
Oprah. Dang. Yeah, but I was saying Color Purple.
She in the film. She in the film.
She in the film, though.
I messed up.
It's all good.
I messed up. It's Oprah. It's Oprah.
I hope he's not watching me walk away.
He is. Is that Loretta Devine? And,
You got
Wait to
it.
Exhale?
Yep.
Oh God, I hope he's not watching me walk away.
You got it. All right. Love should have brought your ass home last night.
I know it, but I feel like the way you delivered it kind of threw me off.
Deliver it again. Try it again.
Love should have brought your ass home last night. She was arguing with Eddie Murphy.
You got to tell me that.
That was Halle Berry,
Halle
Boomerang.
Love should have brought your ass home last night.
Damn it was! Because he was with Robin Givens.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
All right. I got the bike holiday.
Wanda. Alfred Woodard. Holiday
You
Heart.
got it.
Come on, Wanda.
Let me get the bike.
Yes.
All right. Last one.
You two-
How about we
two
play
out.
my favorite game? In this gun, I got one bullet.
That's roulette at the paint.
How about we play my favorite game?
Period.
Down in the valley, baby.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
at all. Not bad at all.
Message.
Dear Baller Alert, my lady is seeing my side chick to do her hair. I've been with my main lady for about 2 years and counting, and my side chick does hair, but she does it where she lives, out of town. But recently, she's been in Miami doing hair, and she's messed around and did an install on my lady. I only found out because my side chick posted my lady on her story after installing her new hairdo. And lastly, my lady enjoyed her hair so much, she got her number and wants to use her all the time. Now I'm stressed and don't know how to get through this. What do you guys think?
Okay, I got follow-up questions now. So does the side chick know that that's his main lady?
Yeah, probably. Side, right?
You know, niggas don't really be posting their girls no more.
Facts.
So he gonna have to let side chick know it's a no. He gotta shut that down.
Sue?
Or like just be faithful.
That's I mean,
or that.
We passed that point.
We need to get. We passed it.
We're here now.
We're here now. So give us some advice,
Sir,
Suzanne.
Shit, I don't know what to tell you, sir. You got yourself in a pickle. Okay,
get somebody else to do it.
Get somebody else to do it.
Get somebody else to do it. Man, listen, you got to tell your side chick, nah, man, you can't do my girl hair no more. You got to block her number. Don't follow her on Instagram. You need to act like y'all never met before.
Yeah.
He got to come clean to the main. Because she going to find out. And it's going to be more embarrassing when she find out from the side chick than it would be her. So he going to have to take it. Whatever come with it, he made his bed, he got to lie.
I don't think you want to throw that 2 years away. Tell the side chick.
This is a dangerous
Side chick might
situation.
not even know she a side chick. That's the crazy part. We don't know who knows what.
You right.
We don't know nothing.
People don't post it.
They don't say nothing.
Yeah.
But see, they're going to be getting to talking because when you do glam, they're going to get to talking. They're going to first just have a casual conversation about
here and who
the guy, this and that.
Well,
and then one day she going to show him.
He need to come clean to somebody, so he need to come clean to the side chick first and then his lady.
Why are we prioritizing the side chick? Why we got to be honest with the side chick first?
Because she the one doing the hair. No?
I don't trust it.
Man, listen, you got to let that side chick know, hey, man, that's my guy.
Don't do
that's
my
guy.
lady's hair.
Side chick is going to expose him if he doesn't. He need to come clean to the woman first, to the main.
To the main. Okay. Damn. More power to you.
Because you can't have your girl out here. What Beyonce say? Don't embarrass me.
Don't embarrass me.
Don't embarrass me.
What do y'all think in the comments?
It is now time for pep talk.
Hey guys, my name is Gail Bean, and listen, you got to lean into your strengths and your weaknesses. Let that stage be your stepping stone, not your tombstone. No, I'm kidding. That was Uncle Clifford rule. But seriously, life is hard. No matter what you do, no matter what career you're in, no matter who you're with, you have to get up each day and make a choice to continue on. There will be things that get you depressed. There will be things that make you sad. Do not focus on other people's lives on social media or in the real world. Focus on yourself. Talk to yourself. Pray. Go out to whomever it is you believe in. If your God is Kanye, pray to Kanye. But go outside, get some fresh air, and do what you need to do to keep going. Because this life, your life, is worth living.
Big Bean.
Rest in peace, Maria Rodriguez. Maria Rozier.
Say
That's
that
my
again. Say that part.
Rest in peace, Maria Rozier. That's my ace. She just passed.
Last question before we go. Is Gail Bean in a relationship?
Ooh.
Is someone
It's a
sliding in
smirk for
Gail
me.
Bean's DMs?
Buy that cheese.
Gail Bean is
entertaining somebody?
Don't be looking at Tia.
Don't look at Tia.
Don't look
Tia,
at
don't
Tia.
look back.
Tia don't got nothing
Turn
to do with
around.
this. Answer the question, friend.
I got a real good man from Scottsdale.
Whoa! Scottsdale!
Ooh, she keep it in the
Hot out
family
there.
zone. I
Salute.
love it.
All right, cool. I had to ask that. I
That's
forgot.
all it was.
Yeah.
Scottsdale. Okay.
Scottsdale.
Boy.
Where did the name Bean come from?
In college, one of my friends just decided, I don't even know how. My homeboy Steady P and Willie Slayton, they went to MLK. I have no idea why they just started calling stuff bean. It would be like, pass me that bean. Hey, bring me back a bean. No, but not a peel, not a bean.
I was about to say,
Not
hold
a
on.
bean, but like, say someone say, he going to get a pizza. Bring me one of them beans. Like, everything was bean.
Okay.
So then I would come over and they would say, what's up, Gail Bean? And then they told me to change my name on Facebook. And after that,
It stuck.
Just ran with it.
That's what's up.
It works. It works.
We appreciate you, Gail.
Thank
You
you
gotta
so
come
much.
back.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, I went with that too because I got in some trouble in the past, so I ain't want people to
Period. Say less, boo. Gail Bean on the BallerAlert show.
BallerAlert!